Hi, I'm Phil Constantine, and this is Travels with Phil. The United States is a pretty big spot. Well, here's a question for you. Where exactly is the geographical center of the entire United States of America? Well, I'm going to show you here, appropriately enough. Now, figuring out where the exact center is takes a little bit of scientific stuff, but I'll tell you about that in a little bit. From 1912 until 1959, the geographic center of the United States was in Kansas, and this was before Alaska and Hawaii were added. And it's in Lebanon, Kansas. The marker is still there. These are some doughboys just after World War I that were there. And this is the modern-day sign that you can find out there. Now, technically, it's in a field just a little bit away from this spot, but that's the spot itself, located in Kansas. In 1959, when Alaska and Hawaii became states, it moved from Kansas to South Dakota, about 550 miles. Nice set of flags out here. And the reason they have all these flags is because Belfourche, F-O-U-R-C-H-E, is the, and I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it, is the geographic center of the United States. When they added Hawaii and Alaska, it shifted it. It used to be, I believe, somewhere over in Kansas, but this is now the geographic center of the United States. Now, specifically, it's about 12 miles off in that direction, off toward the north. And I'm going to go out there for the next video. But this is the monument that most people will come and see because it's easier to get to. The other one's out on somebody's property, and there really isn't much out there other than just a survey marker from the USGS. But basically, because of Hawaii and Alaska, that's why South Dakota has become the center of the United States as far as geography is concerned. All right, let's take a look at the actual spot. You go north on US 85, and then when you get a couple of miles up, you take the old US 85, and this takes you to the location out there where it's actually at. This is what the area looks like, and this is the spot you're looking for, where you see the sign and you can see the American flag off in the distance out there. I've seen maybe a dozen pronghorns in all of my travels before today, and today I've seen probably 2 or 3 dozen. Hear that sound? It's the wind blowing through this pipe. This pipe has an American flag. Flying in the breeze. And in 1959, with the addition of Alaska and Hawaii, this spot, perhaps more precisely, this spot over here, was determined to be the center of the geographic United States. Now, how did they do that? Well, there's all kinds of ways you could propose, but the way that they decided to do it, they put a map out on something flat, sort of like a piece of cardboard, aluminum, something like that, and they cut out everything that's part of the United States, they cut out everything that isn't part of the United States, and then they found a point where it would balance. Literally, they call it the center of gravity method, and this turns out to be the center of gravity method for determining the center, or at least the geographic center of the United States. Before Alaska and Hawaii were added, it was in Kansas, a little town called Lebanon, Kansas. Alaska came in 59, that moved it into South Dakota. Hawaii came in, and that moved it over here to this part of South Dakota. It's on private property. The owners, I've been told by the folks in Belfourche, South Dakota, say he's been nice, or the family at least has been nice enough to allow the public to come out here to see it. I mean, it's just right off the fence, but in any case, there's a little markers over there. But from the geographic center of the United States, Travels with Phil, back to you. And a final note, funny thing happened when I was taking a picture of the flag. You look at the bottom there, the shadow of the flag looks like an arm and a hand pointing to the right. Even more funny is that's the direction of the actual true center, which was a few feet away. Serendipity, didn't even notice it when I took it. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please feel free to make comments below as long as the language is family friendly. And if you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button below. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the circle with my picture in it in the lower right-hand corner of the video. The arrow is pointing at it now. And once you have subscribed, you can be notified of when I have a new video posted by clicking on the bell icon in the description field below the video. Thanks again for watching.